Hi friends, it's Miss Honey. Today I'm at the blueberry patch. Look at these beautiful big blueberries that we've picked. I'm gonna read to you a special book about blueberry picking. So I wanted to read it here at the blueberry patch, and I even wore my blueberry-like shirt. Put my blueberries down, and today's book is called Blueberries for Sal by Robert McCloskey. It's a favorite book. I used to read this book when I was a kid. Look at the end page here. You can see Sal and her mom. Let's see what they do to get their blueberries. And then I'll show you more around the blueberry patch where I am. One day, little Sal went with her mother to Blueberry Hill to pick blueberries. Little Sal brought along her small tin pail, and her mother brought along her large tin pail to put the berries in. "We'll take our berries home and can them," said her mother. "Then we'll have food for the winter." We're going to do a special thing called canning so the blueberries stay preserved all winter. Little Sal picked 3 berries and dropped them into her tin pail. Kerplink, kerplink, kerplink. She picked 3 more berries and ate them. Then she picked more berries and dropped them in her pail. Kerplunk, kerplunk. And then she ate. Little Sal ate all 4 blueberries out of her pail. I can't blame her. It's fun to eat them when you're picking. Her mother walked slowly through the bushes, picking blueberries as she went and putting them in her pail. Little Sal struggled along behind, picking blueberries and eating every single one. Silly Sal. Little Sal hurried ahead and dropped a blueberry in her mother's pail. Kerplink! Because the bottom of the pail was already covered with the berries. She reached down inside to get her berry back. Though she didn't mean to, she pulled out a large handful because there were so many blueberries up close to the one that she had put in. She's getting her fill of berries. Her mother stopped picking and said, "Now, Sal, you run along and pick your own berries. Mother wants to take her berries home and can them for next winter." She really has a plan. Her mother went back to her picking, but little Sal, because her feet were tired of standing and walking, sat down in the middle of a large clump of bushes and ate the blueberries. On the other side of the hill, Blueberry Hill, Little Bear came with his mother to eat blueberries. "Little Bear," she said, "eat lots of berries and grow big and fat. We must store up food for the long, cold winter." Do you remember what bears do in the winter? They hibernate. Before they hibernate, they eat a lot. Little Bear followed behind his mother as she walked slowly through the bushes, eating the berries. Little Bear stopped now and then to eat the berries. Then he had to hustle along to catch up. Someone little and a mother. Sounds like Sal. Because his feet were tired of hustling, he picked out a large clump of bushes and sat down right in the middle and ate the blueberries. Sounds like Sal. Over on the other side of the hill, little Sal ate all the berries she could reach from where she was sitting, and then she set out to find her mother. She heard a noise from around a rock and thought, "That's my mother walking along." Do you think it will be her mother? But it was a mother crow and her children, and they stopped eating berries and flew away, saying, "Caw, caw." Then she heard another noise in the bushes and thought, "That is surely my mother. I will go that way." But it was Little Bear's mother instead. She was trampling along, eating berries and thinking about storing up food for the winter. Little Sal tramped right along behind. By this time, Little Bear had eaten all the berries he could reach without moving from his clump of bushes. Then he hustled off to catch up with his mother. He hunted and hunted, but his mother was nowhere to be seen. He heard a noise from over a stump and thought, "That's my mother walking along." Let's see who Little Bear finds. But it was a mother partridge and her children. They stopped eating berries and hurried away. Then he heard a noise in the bushes and thought, "That's surely my mother. I'll hustle that way." A lot of people and creatures like to eat the blueberries. Little Bear found Little Sal's mother instead. She was walking along picking berries and thinking about canning them for next winter. Little Bear hustled right along behind. He must be curious to see her. Little Bear and Little Sal's mother and Little Sal and Little Bear's mother were all mixed up with each other among the blueberries on Blueberry Hill. There's Little Bear and Little Sal's mother and Little Sal and Little Bear's mother. Little Bear's mother heard Sal walking along behind and thought it was Little Bear. And she said, "Little Bear, munch, 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 eat all of your whoop and can possibly hold, swallow." Little Sal said nothing. She picked up 3 berries and dropped them in her bucket. Kerplunk, kerplunk, kerplunk. So the mother is just eating and she doesn't notice yet that it's Sal and not Little Bear. Little Bear's mother turned around to see what on earth could make a noise like kerplunk. "Whew!" she cried, choking on a mouthful of berries. "This is not my child. Where's Little Bear?" She took one good look and backed away. She was old enough to be shy of people, even a very small person like Little Sal. Then she turned around and walked off very fast to hunt for her Little Bear. They're both looking surprised. Little Sal's mother heard Little Bear tramping along behind and thought it was Little Sal. She kept right on picking and thinking about canning blueberries for next winter. She's very focused. Little Bear paddled up and peeked into the pail. Of course, he only wanted to taste a few of what was inside, but there were so many, and they were so close that he tasted a tremendous mouthful by mistake. "Now, Sal," said Little Sal's mother, without turning around, "you run along and pick your own berries. Mother wants to can these for next winter." Little Bear tasted another tremendous mouthful and almost spilled the entire pail of blueberries. Little Sal's mother turned around and gasped, "My goodness, you're not my Little Sal. Where is my child?" Little Bear just sat munching and swallowing and licking his lips. Little Sal's mother slowly backed away. She was old enough to be shy of bears, even very small bears like Little Bear. Then she turned and walked quickly away to look for Little Sal. She hadn't gone far before she heard a kerplunk, kerplunk, and she knew just what made that kind of noise. Little Bear's mother had not hunted very long before she heard a hustling sound that stopped now and then to munch and swallow. She knew just what made that kind of noise. They're back with their moms. Little Bear and his mother went down on one side of Blueberry Hill, eating blueberries all the way and to fill up with food to be stored for the winter. Little Sal and her mother went down the other side of Blueberry Hill, picking blueberries all the way, and drove home with food to can for next winter, a whole pail of blueberries and 3 more. And here again are Little Sal and her mom canning the blueberries. First they cook them, and then they put them in the cans to preserve them. That's the end of Blueberries for Sal. I hope you enjoyed this story, and I'm going to pick up my phone now so you can look around this beautiful blueberry orchard. I am at Owl's Head Farm. It's in Richmond, and the blueberries are plentiful and big and yummy. Maybe you'll go blueberry picking like Sal. I hope you don't see any bears. Bye, friends.